I could watch Eric Persson play any stakes, anywhere, anytime. This guy is one of the funniest and most entertaining players of all time. From his facial expressions to his speech play. His recent appearance on stream during Garrett Adelstein's return was no different. In this first hand, he implements one of his classic limp back raises with pocket nines. When Kirk here 3-bet squeezes 4-3 suited, they probably aren't the type to fold to the re-raise, so we do in fact see them make the call, and we go heads up.
Persson, with the limp 4-bet. So we saw him do that earlier with the queens, now he picks the nines.
I remember when.
Is it going to work? I don't think this is going to work. I think Kirk is not looking to lay down that 3-4. He's out of position, but...
Flip that. I'll play your hand. I'll play your hand.
Uh-oh, he does call. Lock in, chat. Big pot energy brewing here with this one.
He is out of position, but actually flops pretty great with an open ender and backdoor flush draw.
Yeah,
look at that. Open and a straight draw for Kirk. Gut shot for Persson. Persson praying for the 7. Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. Kirk does call. It's a big bet on the flop.
He checks and Persson bets huge. $14,000 into $20,000.
No.
48,000 in the middle.
Not that good.
7 would be disaster. 7 on the turn. No way. What a flush draw. Look at that. Kirk with the flush draw. Persson, no. He checks it back. The flush on the river. What?
Kirk snap calls and the turn is super sick. The 7 of clubs. Now Kirk has the bottom end of the straight as well as a flush draw, and Persson has the higher end of the straight. Surprisingly, we quickly see this street go check check. I think this is a pretty big mistake from Persson, considering he just got a call from a huge bet on the flop, so his opponent likely has a very strong hand that he can get additional value from. Nevertheless, maybe it turned out to be a genius play as Persson's 9 high straight turns into dust when the king of club peels off. Now Kirk has a backdoor flush.
You gotta pair your straight. Let's make it 50,000, please.
This thing came out of nowhere, which understandably makes Persson think he still essentially has the nuts when Kirk bets small. 15k into 48k. Persson raises big to 50k. Now, on the other hand, Kirk doesn't feel amazing with just a 4 high flush, so he does not snap call and is instead left biting his jacket in nervousness.
I remember when. Wow. That sucked.
So Persson's gonna raise with the 9s. What's going on here, Kirk?
It does seem like a long tank from Kirk is about to come as he makes some small talk with Persson.
Put your chips in.
No good. Sure, no good.
Oh my God, this is not gonna happen.
But he soon after makes the obvious call.
It depends, like, are you asking it, like, you know what I mean?
I call, I'll give him the straight. All right, I can beat that.
That's a slow roll.
That's not a slow roll. I said straight, no good, I call. That's fair.
Ouch.
Not a slow roll.
Oh, that's sick.
He didn't answer.
You keep making straights and flushes.
Kirk, this kind of gave him a little slow roll there. It looked like he was gonna
This is a knit roll, not a slow
kind
roll.
of admit in defeat. I mean,
I know, that call.
yeah, I agree. I agree with you. But
Persson goes from counting his chips out and wondering how much he is about to win to looking like someone just punched him in the stomach. Now yes, this does look like an understandable knit roll from Kirk, but I think Joey Ingram is totally accurate here to describe it how it maybe looked like Kirk was going to slow roll Persson. To me, it seems he decided against it last minute, or maybe even meant to do a really small slow roll for the cameras. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Was this a knit roll, a slow roll, or maybe a mix of both? The top voted comment will be featured in the next video. Either way, if you were thinking the rivalry between Kirk and Persson was over, you would be dead wrong. Not too long later, this absurd hand pre-flop occurs, where Kirk actually has aces for betting Persson, who himself has a huge hand. Pocket queens.
ladies, pocket queens. They're really deep, chat. Look at this, 200,000 deep. Hold on tight, 27k 4-bet, our first 4-bet of the night. Now you know Persson's going nowhere. He's got queens, he's got position. He knows Kirk might be a little bit steamed up. He's thinking, do I 5-bet here?
This hand,
How's Eric Persson going to play this hand?
the leeway is easy. Back to flash, right?
We know he likes big pot, looks at the chips.
No. But I don't remember.
Back to card. No, back to
Countdown come. Eric Persson looks nervous, and it looks legitimate too. I think you might want to fold. But
Persson, who we know often has some pretty great reads, does not feel good about this one from the beginning. He says he will likely fold, and Kirk, who like many recreational players, doesn't really seem to want to go post-flop with his aces. He suggests checking it down, and Persson agrees.
Yeah.
club.
I don't know. I'm not.
Lay down a big hand, I
He would
think,
not.
Kirk. I'm thinking about it. But it's a really big hand.
Just call. I'll check it out.
Ooh.
Whatever you want to do. You want to go
Now Eric's gotta
raise it? I'll do it.
think. Now he's for sure, or definitely gonna lean towards laying it down after that. Kirk
Kirk looks so
practically begging
nervous.
for a call.
All right, we'll check it down. I'll call you and we'll check it down.
Okay, good call. It's the stop loss.
So they're going to do a little business here. Eric's going to call, and they're just going to check it down.
Surprisingly, when asked how many times he wants to run it, Kirk says, quote, he wants a bad beat, so let's do once.
I just want a bad beat, so let's do it once.
Pretty not uncommon you see in these live games where sometimes you'll call and agree to check it down with somebody you know.
I was nice. I've been nice to you twice, though.
This would play heavily against him as we see this happen.
14 out of
But
it.
it'll probably point.
Oh
queen
my
on the
God, you're
floor.
kidding me.
Now you stack.
Oh my God, you're kidding me.
We can see the window card.
The thing is, though, that was never going to happen because I was going to fold.
Yeah.
Is the truth.
Yeah.
You knew we had aces?
I thought he had me beat.
Oh my God.
Bad I'm running.
I thought he had me beat. And
Oh no.
Not bad.
It's true. Eric
You
knew.
look stunned. Look at him. You can't believe it.
Let it right. I lost a minimum. You call, I would go broke.
but I'm going to fold. The truth is I was folding. So
Lost a minimum there.
Kirk, he did some good business. Like he was gonna fold. Eric was definitely gonna fold.
I'm pretty happy with that.
yeah,
Best case scenario.
I've never seen that before in my life.
I knew my aces were getting cracked. That's why I raised so much. That was luck. For me. I said I asked you.
Person's in shock. Look at him. He's like, what just happened?
After this hand, Kirk would go on to run very badly, kind of self-imploding.
Good. Good end. I always lose against
Unlucky.
buddy.
Sorry.
I always push
Damn,
against aces.
man.
I always push against aces. That was fun.
all right, bro.
Yeah.
Nice playing.
Good meeting you, man.
Had to push. That was scary. Always push against aces.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah.
Ending up the biggest loser of the night. Persson, however, would continue to get into some insane hands, both on the winning and losing side.
Look at this, man. Wow. Only I will know if you know what I got after you tell me what you know.
No, I know.
Love or hate the guy, there is no denying Eric Persson has some of the best table talk in the game that has the ability to throw players of any level off their game. Here he even does it with Garrett, getting him to fold the better pair.
The value bet you on the river. You know? That's what it feels like. Like there's just too much risk. You just check it down if I don't bet.
Persson gonna block bet with his 4 here. Maybe try to get called by a 3.
I'm wrong with every read. My read is you're telling me the truth right now.
Come on, Captain.
That's what I think, but so I'm sure it's
Do you
wrong.
have 2 pair?
Me?
No.
2 pairs. Stop. I have 4th pair again. What is up with all these good
There,
hands?
see,
you
I don't
guys
have 2 pair either.
I do have 2 pair.
That would be something else.
Yeah.
Kind of too late to throw that strike.
I feel like he's gonna lay this one down.
Can't lose now, but.
I felt like it was coming.